Alright, good morning guys. YouTube, actually good afternoon. YouTube people, world, whoever. Welcome back to Half Fast 719. I went this morning, cooking a tri-tip. I went this morning and got rid of a bunch of recycling. Tri-tip, brisket style. Anyway, and then after I went and got done with recycling, decided to go get some fuel for this thing, because one day, hopes of one day. So Amazon was supposed to go drop off some stuff for the skid steer. However, they failed. So I ordered as you guys probably know, a solenoid. What the heck? Well, there, that solenoid. So there's a solenoid to replace one that is broken. Got this from Friday Parts. Yeah, you don't need to see the label or my address. But anyway, so I've been waiting for Amazon to deliver the bearings I need for this spool valve that is buried. Anyway, I need bearings for this, bearings for that. Doesn't look like they're going to show up today. Today's Saturday. They probably are not going to show up until Monday now, because Amazon is Amazon and the post office is the post office. Anyway, so I didn't have any 3/16 ball bearings. I don't just have them laying around, or do I? So this is a air hose valve, air hose, quick connect, disconnect, whatever you want to call it. And guess what's in here? 3/16 inch bearings, 6 of them. I need 4. Anyway, so those are 3/16, 4.7 millimeter or 4.75 millimeter. Anyway, so I'll leave this open for when I get the bearings, and then I can put that back together. But you guys know me, I'm impatient. I want to get this off my toolbox. So I'm going to throw these bearings in. I got to try to figure out a way to make some pliers that'll work for that. So I don't know what I'm going to use, but I need to make something work. Let's see. This goes the opposite direction. That's not gonna work. That won't work. Looks like I have 2 sets of these vice grips. These look like they're a no-name brand and look bent. These are also a no-name brand, but are straighter. So anyway, I'm gonna make these work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grind a little hole in there with my Walmart little wireless die grinder or Dremel tool, and yeah, then I'm gonna start putting this back together. So anyway, guys, I'll show you guys once I get it put back together. But in the meantime, I gotta make a little bit of room. I'm gonna need some room for some stuff. Brady, on how I did it, he uses channel locks, but I think these channel locks are too thick to do it. So that's why I want something thinner. Anyway, all right, guys, let me get these balls and springs installed and go from there. Get this junk all off my bench toolbox. Yep, I'll be back. All right, guys, easy as that. I'll show you guys. So it's all installed, both sets of bearings, balls and spring there and balls and spring there. So this is what I did. Made a little relief cut there on these. Probably won't even affect these things. Yeah, just put a bunch of grease in there. Grease and then a ball, and one ball went flying somewhere. So, but and then holding it carefully. Sorry guys, I'm doing laundry, washing clothes. Anyway, I think you guys get the idea. So the ball's gonna sit there. I didn't go too deep. I just took this little Dremel and just went this way, and then I went this way, and then kind of rounded it. So another win for Walmart. Walmart tools. Anyway, so now when the BBs show up, I can yeah, I can do whatever I'm supposed to be doing. But this thing does go in a lot easier now that it's actually straight. I did pull all these. I did check all these to make sure that this one wasn't supposed to go there, and vice versa. Pulled this out. It's just a straight hole that goes through there. Pulled those out. I pulled tons of stuff off of this thing to make sure there wasn't anything that I was finding. I just took some of these just through the holes. All these O-rings, everything's been replaced already. They still looked good. I took this off. Here, nothing in there. So anyway, now I'm gonna set this. I'm gonna charge this for a little bit, and I'm gonna set that up in there so you guys can watch me struggle like crazy. It'll be the next video. You're asking what all that oil's for. It's because when you order Walmart or oil from Walmart, some of their containers have holes in them. Anyway, so yeah, next video will be me struggling to get this in here. I'm gonna try to get this thing installed today. I gotta rig up a different contraption because what I was doing yesterday just was not working to get it out. I was trying to get it out and it was pulling it that way. So I need to rig something up to pull it straight up somehow. But why? So yeah, I'm gonna try to clean that as best I can, get that container out of there since everything's leaked. I'll try to find those 2 lost BBs. really don't know how I can rig something up for this ratchet strap. Because it's all just foam and whatever. I guess I could try to put a bar here. Put a clamp with a piece of bar here. And then try to use this strap. So that's probably what I'll do. I'll probably go get a stick of metal, shove it through there, clamp it down, and go from there. But I want to get this thing installed. I need to add more hydraulic fluid. It's got 10 gallons of fresh diesel. So anyway, guys, yeah. Let me figure all that out, and then next video will be if you guys watching me struggle getting that in. Got stuff I had to take off. I thought that was a piece of metal. But anyway, here's two of the old ball bearings. They are trash. Got flat spots on them. So, one ball bearing did fly. I don't know where it went, but it sounded like it went over here. So if you're gonna do this and change those balls, buy a bunch of extra little ball thingies, ball bearings, because they're cheap insurance too. They are 3/16 inch round. So anyway, looks like I got one left. Alright guys, see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, do what you do. Keep being you. And record your life, because it's fun. Alright guys, later.